Hey, Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Goal Digger Girl, coming in for another episode of #GetLit, where we crush your business in less than 10 minutes. And I am so pumped to go behind the scenes today, show you my vision wall, and talk to you about how I've manifested $500,000 with this bad boy. So stay tuned. So $500,000 probably sounds like a lot of money, and it is. From somebody who just 10 years ago, when Scott and I moved to Texas from Michigan, I was making about $30,000 a year. And I remember I was negotiating, I think 40,000, because she had promised that to me, and then there was some things that we had to work through. And I thought that was a lot of money. I remember I was like, okay, where's my money, And so in the last year and a half, since I've launched my brand, The Goal Digger Girl, I have just passed $500,000 in revenue. And my goal is to break 7 figures for the year alone for 2020. So depending on when you're watching this, I'll be able to report back and let you know that I did that. But how am I able just to throw out these huge numbers and be able to make these things happen? So I actually have been using vision boards for well over a decade. And it's so amazing because as you get better at understanding how they work and really mastering manifestation, utilizing the law of attraction, learning how to get aligned with the level, the vibration you need to be at to manifest the things that you want, how powerful you get at attracting those things. And so I can confidently put things on my vision board knowing that they're going to happen. It's just really, really neat. So if you go over to my Instagram, for example, you'll see me on a panel just like this. I had put this up and without knowing, what that looked like, how I would be able to be chosen to be a panel at a conference. And I was chosen to be at a panel. I'm also going to be speaking, again, depending on when you're watching this, alone on stage, which is something I've always wanted to do. And I want to do it in this field, which is obviously network marketing, online marketing, and I am going to be doing that. So how did I do that? So you can do a vision board, vision book, vision wall, vision app. You can do vision movies. There's all kinds of different things that you can do. So I like a vision wall because I just literally took paper roll, taped it to my wall. It's in my office. This other half is where I have, normally you see me doing my videos, and then I have a couch in here with another backdrop, depending on the feel of it. I've got a little table in here. I'll have to show you behind the scenes for the girls to do their artwork. So I'm able to utilize this office space. And I love the vision wall because I like to think big, but I also like to think about the different areas of my life. So what I do once a year, and I like to do it come the new year, so this is a great time for you to do this, is I like to stop and reflect on the year and how it went. And then instead of beating myself up, or, if I didn't have a great income year, or maybe I feel like I didn't focus on my health enough or my family, I will reflect on that. Instead of beating myself up, I will say, okay, this is an area of focus for my future. And how am I going to get crystal clear on what that looks like? I do it through images, words, phrases. As you can see behind me, those are just some of the examples of the different things I have on my board. I have, again, a whole entire wall here. I'm just showing you a little bit of it. So when it comes to the vision wall or vision board, whatever you choose, and you can go on YouTube, obviously, and look up lots of different ideas for different vision boards. Oh, I have a vision board workshop. Hello. I have a vision board workshop. I'll put the link below. So if you want the full thing, like step by step, how do you choose your different areas of your life? How do you figure out, how do you get the images? How do you get clear on your goals? How do you make sure they're realistic? Because if I put, I want to make $10 million next year up here, my subconscious mind's like, yeah, right. And it's not going to happen because it's just too far. Well, who knows, but it's too far of a goal for my mind to believe that. So you have to choose a goal and put it on your vision board. That's something you can get to. Okay. Something that is possible. So if you want the full vision board workshop, I'll put that below. You can watch it. You'll love it. It's worth it too. It's worth it to take the time, because when you stop and reflect, that's where the magic happens, because clarity gives you focus. If you just keep going around doing the same thing you've been doing, being all over the place, spinning your wheels, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. So if you have the same results right now that you were sitting in a year ago, you're like, I'm still in debt. I'm still living paycheck to paycheck. I'm still 10 pounds overweight. What's my freaking problem? It's because you are not getting clear on what you want and getting laser focused, and you're not aligning with it. So step 1 is to get images up with all areas of your life, fill up your board. Step 2 is to be able to look at the images and remind yourself of what you want, and you want to pretend they are coming into your life right now. So whenever I look at these images before I was a panelist or chosen to speak, or I want to go on a yoga retreat. I don't have this booked yet, but I know it's coming. I know it's just a matter of time when it's going to work in my schedule and when it's going to be right for me to go and do that, right? So what I do is when I look at the images, I just feel joyful about them. You don't want to look at this and go, oh, I'm not even close to being on stage, or yeah, right, I can't afford a yoga retreat, or I could never get away from my demanding family. So it all depends on how you look at it and your relationship with the vision. So whatever the vision is, whatever the things are that you want to attract in your life, this is key. How aligned you are with that vision, accepting it into your life as if it's already here, is at the speed it's going to come into your life, unless it's something divine where God is just like, it's not the right time for you. You don't know why right now, but it's just not the right time. You need to get aligned. So I'll give you an example. This is crazy. I wanted to earn auto bonus with my first network marketing company. I'd never done network marketing before, so I had no point of reference. I consider it my training wheels now. Great experience. And I wanted this Cadillac so bad. I went to the dealership and got a picture of me in the Cadillac. I ordered Cadillac keys. I'd wear them around and pretend I had a Cadillac. I would just, when I was driving, I'm like, oh, I love my Cadillac. I did all the things. Cadillac never came. I would literally in 1 month have all the qualifications except for one thing wouldn't line up. The next month, that thing would line up, but not the other things. I just could not get this freaking Cadillac. I'm like, what's my problem? Well, a couple months later, I realized I did a lot of, work on it, reflection. Consulted with my therapist / life coach. I realized it wasn't the right fit for me. I wasn't passionate about that industry. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I ended up switching companies, which I'm not promoting switching companies. This is just my story. 20 days, it was the day before my 21st birthday. I mean, my 21st birthday. Yeah, I'm 22. It's amazing. It was the day before my birthday, which was the 21st of January. The 20th, I hit auto bonus in record time. Why? Because I was aligned. I was where I was supposed to be. Okay. So when you can get aligned with what's on your vision board and you can feel really good about it and be excited about it, it is going to come into your life so fast. And then this is what's really cool. When things start manifesting that are on your board, I leave them up to remind me that I'm a powerful manifester. I can attract things into my life with my mind and energetically, the vibration that I'm at, and I can get those things into my life. So when you're looking at these things, you never want to be looking at your vision board or book or wall unless you're feeling good. If you're not feeling good, your job is to get into a better state and then come back to the board, okay? And tell yourself, I'm so happy and grateful now that these things are in my life. I'm so happy and grateful. And then when you think of new things, you don't have to do it once a year. I smack things on this board all the time. A new idea pops up into my head. I'm launching a huge, my biggest thing I've ever launched group coaching program. And it's going to be the Rolls Royce of what the Gold Digger has created in my life. It's going to be my biggest work of art. I'm going to be transforming lives at a huge level. I put that on this board and now it's happening. It's just like that, you guys. It's magic, okay? So what I want you to do is share below if you have a vision board, vision book, what you got. Let me know. Click below to grab that workshop if you do want to go through the full vision board. But let's set some huge goals for 2020 in all areas of your life. Let's make it your best year yet, because you really can have everything that you want, okay? So that's what I have for you today. Hit the subscribe button so you don't ever miss a new #GetLit episode. And also like this video as well. It means a ton to me. And go out there and crush it. Have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye.